Which means these guys are a fallen empire, overwhelming, overwhelming, overwhelming. There's no way, absolutely no way, that I can do anything about these motherfuckers for the foreseeable future. So that's that. I do have a nice little Gaia world, a 25 Gaia world, but you need 1 billion influence to actually expand over there, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon either. Meanwhile, we've figured out some people here, so my only path of expansion is over here. Which is what we'll do. There's no other way. I'm going to build a colony ship when I've got the cash and just slowly expand over there because I'm sort of getting some influence back, hurrah. Yeah, and then it's probably time to plot for war, I guess. I mean, these guys, they are superior still. They kind of like me, so that's okay. We've got a non-aggression pact for a while. They are rivals to our bigger friends here. Only they are +3 though. The border friction is sort of getting to them. The problem is these guys are also superior. Receptive. Trust has been built. But yeah, they are collectivists, but they are xenophobes. They are spiritualists, so these guys are fanatic militarists. Yeah. So might not want to do war with these guys. They are superior in naval capacity as well. Other possibility is to fuck these guys up. They are also superior and in technology as well, so that's kind of dangerous. They really hate us. I have also insulted them and declared them rivals because they're far away, so fuck them. So in any case, we need to build up our army, but I'm snug here. Not really that many worlds to my name, so I do need an expansion. So it's a choice between one of these two, basically. So thankfully these guys are fanatic spiritualists, so T-purge policy, so I'm literally on 0 with these guys, so I'm gonna leave these guys alone because their armies are kinda crazy. But I need to expand, but there's nothing here, there's no planets here, I can't get there, well maybe, but there's one here and one here. Thunder World of 10, which is barely even worth fucking the effort, but we have a tiny Thunder World, we have a Desert World 14, is also tiny, we've got a Thunder World, we have a Arid Worlds, and there we've got another, but these are all tiny worlds, they are almost meh. But okay, it's what we have. Otherwise we have to vassalize one of these guys, but that's not ever gonna fucking happen. So we need to start pumping out the military. I've got decent sized fleet, I guess. So these guys are gonna limp home. But I'm really contained here. So kinda wanna break out. It's probably gonna be in a civilization here somewhere as well, but I need to check that shit out. See if I can do some exploring along these lines here. Maybe I can just take these guys out. They're pathetic. They're collectivists. There are xenophiles, so that's good. They are continental dudes, so yeah. Yeah. If I take these guys out, they've got nothing with no one, so they're not split off from these guys at all, no. So yeah, take these, take those out, and then just see what I can get here. That's a plan. Alright. Alright, bit of an update. So this is what it looks like right now. This is quite big, but it's not not the whole thing, it's just expanding here. These guys are pretty big. Ascendancy I'm staying the fuck away from. These guys, the Helven Star Cartel, I just realized they like arid worlds, and I like arid worlds too, so I'm gonna have to kill all of these guys. These guys like desert worlds, that's kinda cool too. Okay, they're kind of angry with me. These guys, continental worlds, don't care about them. These guys, tropical worlds, again, don't care about them. But this thing here, they do have trade deals, they have a defensive pact, so don't care about them. But these guys have a lot of rivals, and they only have a non-aggression pact with these guys who also like me, so that's good. One thing, I've saved up so much influence, so I can actually expand to this planet here and take a chunk of this territory and hopefully connect my empire. First, however, I'm going to kill these guys for similar reasons. Because they are kind of compatible with my ethics, and they are continental worlders. They're pathetic, they have nothing, they have one planet. So if I can take them, enslave them, and actually colonize planets with them, that would be amazing. If I, of course, first brainwash them. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. So we are gonna do that now. I have saved, okay, so, alright, so that's the transport fleet. Here's the cluster, it's about 2,000, that should be enough. Move here. Wait, no, is that in there? No, that's not in there, things, okay. And then, so move there. Boink. And then I am going to declare war. And what I want to see the planet. That's all I want. Confirm. Boom. And I need to make quick work of that, because otherwise my whole thing is unhappy.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And they have
Situation
absolutely
log
nothing.
updated.
So it's good they
Situation log
have a
updated.
little bit here. So let's try
Hostile
to
fleet
bait.
engaged.
There we go. Did not want to attack their port yet, but look at all these. I have there's a lot of missiles here as well. I have point defenses though, so they should be okay. A lot of point defenses. I even have specific guys to swarm. Swarm missiles for point defense, anti-point defense, and also I have meat shielders who have only point defenses as weapons. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, we are gonna ruin that. Okay. There's a nice... oh no, that's a barren world, never mind. So that's
Situation
down.
log
Okay,
updated.
now we are going to bombard and bring in... oh. Okay, I didn't even need to bring in the fucking army. That's twice now. Every single time I try to get my army in, people fucking submit. It's really, really annoying. I want to land some shit, you know? Okay, so build a spaceport. Yeah, these guys are pretty backwards, aren't they? That's okay. So what's the ethics divergence is humongous. Right, so they already had slaves. That's kind of funny though. So how's the faction looking? Alright. So we'll see. These guys are gonna be unhappy. Base unhappy. Spiritualists. Plus 25. Distance from capital is kind of a big deal. Yeah, happiness, so recently conquered, leadership, primary species, all native interference, okay. So Teldar planet. What the fuck's a Teldar planet? Recently conquered, so that's gonna go down, hopefully. Okay, so I don't wanna yeah. Okay, so this guy here, we're gonna build a symbol of unity. Ugh, because it's funny. And Okay. So slaves are gonna do slave work. Or what they're doing? They are not starving, but okay. Yeah. Plenty of food for them, research-wise. So what is this? Basic science? Why can't 4 society research? Really? Even with the penalties? Damn. Okay. For the rest, I can't do anything about that either. Okay, so that's a good planet. Spaceport's being built. Alright, so I do need a governor here. Because otherwise, well, there we go. Happiness, construction time, salary output. So he's gonna keep things together a bit, hopefully. Because these guys are so unhappy. Okay. But that's good. Now this is mine. And yeah. We'll have to see what happens here. So we had a science ship waiting far, far away. So we are going to research projects. And then we are going to survey this. See if there's anything worthwhile. There's an arid world here. But the thing is, if we want to do that, it's only 100 now. Because I do have a place here. That's really good. Divergence is going to be a problem, but that's fine. And here's another one, another arid world. So we do break this open now without the humongous cost. So that's fantastic. I'm going to send my colony ship straight off for this one. There we go. It's only going to cost me 100, which is amazing. Oh, that's a little shit though. There's nothing really, there's nothing here. Okay, fine, we'll give up the society research for the rest. Okay, so that's fantastic. They're gonna cut through here, that's fine, that's safe, I think. Unless we have the mining drones move. Yeah, it's true friendly territory, it should be fine. Okay. Do have some border friction now. But well. That means we can build another colony ship as well. Continue on with that. Alright. So that's it. Then we have to prepare war for the with the Helven Star Cartel. And yeah. Expand here a little bit. That's really fortunate what happened here, that they freed all of it up. So cool. Now these guys, once they've calmed the fuck down, will also be quite handy if I get the colonization for all those things. So yay! Good. All right. So major updates. This happened very quickly. The Koreans were declaring war on the Helven Star Cartel. They pulled in everyone basically, and it was over in a flash. I didn't even record it because I was kind of busy trying to get my fleets there. These guys are still in limbo because of the fight, because I went to their homeworld to occupy it. Something really weird happened, because you can see a huge chunk is gone. Most of the planets, they got purged somehow. I wasn't the one to do it, but I did get blamed for it. The genocidal thing, apparently. Because there was a planet here, Bajol. Not Bajor, but Bajol. Here, Arid World. That was occupied by them. And I think, no, not a continental world. But, so anyway, that's an arid world. I can take a look because there is one society there. Good. These are scary black hole people. mining stations. But yeah, so basically they got wiped the fuck out, because if you go to this planet that I did have, these are 2 planets actually. I have some that are populated, but this one is populated only by robots. So kind of weird. But yeah, that's how that is. So yeah. Boop. I just am starting the starport, and my dear friends, the Krillians, who really hate me for some reason, but they have a defensive pact, so I really have to coax them into war with me. Because these guys, well, I'm actually during combined stars, those are my neighbors, so yeah, not gonna happen. And then the Galactic Confederacy, they are equivalent in power, which doesn't really mean shit because I'm about to upgrade all my ships. Well, let's see here. We've got battleships on the way. I actually do have cruisers now, which I still need to construct. Destroyer cruiser. So this motherfucker right here. Oh yeah, they can actually have wings now. That's kind of cool. This one's computer made, but I will definitely be making my own soon, because yeah, there's all torpedo based. I've based most of my armies on anti-torpedo, point defenses everywhere. Here I've got a special point D class just to take down shit, you know. So, and the meat shielders as well. Meat shielders are a bit stronger, 300 to 100. Actually, the pointy and the meat shield, what's the difference here? Oh, they regen. The meat shielders regen, medium regen, and have some excess power, so they're a bit more nimble. But yeah, the difference isn't that great. I should probably change that. But okay, torpedo boat, missile swarmer, just to drown out other point defensors. I've put a lot of thought into this. Yeah, and destroyer, same thing. So we've got a point defenser, we've got a large torpedo boat that just got the 1 torpedo, and then just a medium railgun. These guys are basically the heavy hitters, right? If they land hits, then it's gonna be over soon. If they get through the swarms of point defenses. This one is again a mixed destroyer with a little bit of torpedo, a little bit of disruptor, a little bit point defense, a little bit of everything. And then a close quarters one, autocannons, point defense. There is not a big ship without a point defense. And then the Ripper, which again a swarmer, just purely for point defense, flooding reasons, and then just the autocannons, which are better than the standard railguns. They're shorter range, but they have a much lower cooldown, and just generally, yeah, cooldown 375, cooldown 3, so accuracy 82% though. Lower accuracy there, so it's a bit of a balance, so I use the both, but mostly kinetic weapons. So now we need to build a cruiser. That's gonna be fun. I'll have to see what kind of shit I can get here, because yeah, they've got 1 slot. I could probably make a carrier, can't I? Or did they just have the 1? Yeah, they just have the 1 slot. Okay. Regardless, many things to do. I need to build this out first, build a sector from it, because I'm kind of running on above the limit here. So get all of this and be merry, basically. There's a couple of worlds here, but they're a little bit, I mean, desert, we've got continental. I can do continental now. Oh yeah, that's one thing. Amazing thing happened. There was an event here that we had a materialist uprising here. So what that means is that, because these guys are materialists, fanatic, individualists, and yeah. So suddenly we had an uprising. These are local pop, by the way. They're unascendeds, because they were on this world, which is a continental world. Then these guys suddenly had a revolution, and they were completely opposite to my ethics. But then there was an event that, because I'm a spiritualist, they could try to convert them. And suddenly, they already had the fanatic collectivist, but suddenly they had a spiritualist modifier, which is exactly what I have. They still have the xenophile, which is fine, right? Just a little bit problem with the slavery and all that, but okay. But they are now exactly what I need, basically. So they'll fit right in, and that's why I actually have a planet, but I can't remember where. I just put it into a sector, I think, with them, and they're fine. They're happy. So that's good. I can actually have continental worlds. So it's effectively doubling what I have. I just need to make sure that I keep their repatriarchs and shit. These guys are not really... No, here we go. So, return to the Helven Star Cartel. So these guys, they're not even a faction right now. These continental dudes. They're not even a faction. They're just perfectly integrated into society. The repatriarch, the Star Cartel, we did have a peace now, but they only have one planet left, I think? 2, actually. Okay. But they're of no consequence anymore. Their technology level is still superior, which is kind of ironic, but they're fucked, basically. Because they're gonna get pushed in here. So, we still have this little issue. I can still give this planet back at one point, I guess. We've got a defense station here with 1,002. I actually haven't made defense stations yet. Defense platform. I mean, it's not really that great. I don't know what kind of power damage. Yeah, it's not really that impressive, let's say. But yeah, I've kind of passed on the defense stations because I'd rather have the power. They just are so expensive to maintain. Anyway, so these guys are still quite unhappy, but their ethics are completely the polar opposite. But they are good on physics and society and shit. So at one point I'd like to weed out. I mean, I don't know if let's see if we... Can I? Well, let's make a colony ship. Hang on. Normal speed, no. Fastest. Is there other things I should be doing instead of looking at this? Probably. But we're gonna have, yeah, there we go. Peace. Wow. Boom. So if we make a colony ship, okay. So we've got the whole bunch here. Materialist, xenophobes. That needs to go away. But these guys, there's pacifism, so that's alright. Getting there. So there's a lot of divergence here. Oh, we've got a spiritualist, but still a xenophobe. But the spiritualist is good. So yeah, we're getting there. I mean, we've got 55% divergence on the non-slaves. Only 5, so what? Yeah. Let them cook. I mean, fuck it. Just let them stew, and maybe we can get something useful out of them. Because these are Thunderworlders. So, oh yeah, and they starving. Okay. We already have the hydroponics bay. So what? I can't remove this. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a shame, actually. Starvation. Anyway, so many things to do. Voila, that's the update. Right, so a couple of things. I've breaking my sector in half, so I need to kill them. They are wary of me, so they won't have protectorate status. Now, another fun thing. These centralized worlds here, variants, they've planted down this, so I can't, with my hyperlanes, I can't go through anymore, and they closed their border, so I'm completely cut off. This is cut off from that, and that is cut off from everything else. Hooray. So the funny thing though is that they have a defensive pact with these guys, who I like very much. Because they're basically the only friendly guys in the entire universe. Because they have the exact same ethics, so hurrah. I also have a defensive pact with them, Ray. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's very confusing. These are the Vivarians, these are the Helven Star Cartel, the rivals. I've rivalized these guys, I believe, yeah. So I'm joining quite a group. So hopefully they can help me once war actually happens. But I don't want to start a war. That's the problem. Anyway, regardless of those problems, I am expanding here. That's happening. One of my colony ships that was gonna go over here got cut off because these little cunts also... Oh, actually, these guys take priority, really. They've got 2 defensive pacts, and they've got defensive pacts with the huge motherfuckers over there, so I can't really attack them without having a lot of problems. So, yeah. And these guys as well, they have defensive pacts with the Krillians and these guys, who are equivalent in power. These guys are still pathetic, but I can't do anything about them. These guys are equivalent, and these guys are equivalent. These guys are still also equivalent, and these guys are equivalent and superior in tech. So yeah, I need to beef up my army. That's basically it. My fleets will be better, I'm sure. Now the one thing I can do is sneak through here. And this little pocket of trouble, which is they are all pathetic, so I can take them rather handily. This entire cluster. And just murderize them. Which is kind of what I'm planning to do. This as well, because these guys are arid worlders. There's 2 arid worlders in here. So I can just take all of their planets and be happy. And that's a nice little cluster here to expand further up the chain. That's the only way to do it. Hurrah, hurrah. So yeah. That's basically it. I have my options. It's good. Problem is, I can't start a war because of the defensive pacts. That's really crap. Somehow, because I don't know why these guys are hating, but yeah. It's mostly the genocidal thing, border frictions. Well, I have rivaled them now, so that doesn't count anymore. These guys are okay. Border friction, a lot of trouble there. The genocidal thing, I haven't been purging at all, which is very strange. So, I don't know. And these guys have been hating us from the start, but yeah, they're individualists, so they're always gonna hate us. Yeah, and the defense is back, so I can't start fucking wars. And I can't minus 70. I can't start defensive pact with anyone because everyone hates me. Minus 2000. These guys I have a defensive pact with. Meh. Okay, that's that. Off to work.